back to Artbooks Reviewed, and in this video I'm going to attempt to review not one, not two, but three art books all in one go. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Probably. Anyway, so the first book is basically this, The Lord of the Rings, The Art of the Fellowship of the Ring. It's by Gary Russell, and this is basically artwork that has inspired and led to the creation of the films by Peter Jackson. It's a hardcover book. It's published by Harper Collins. You can see there. It's got a dust jacket, second hand. It's got a little Amazon used label on it. It's about 200 pages long. And yes, you guessed it, the other two books I'm going to review are the other two films in the trilogy. So we've got the Two Towers there. This one doesn't have a dust jacket, which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. And actually, just if you have a look, all these books have got the design of the front cover is exactly the same as the dust jacket design. Sometimes you get a slightly different one, don't you? But not with these, they're exactly the same. And of course the third one is Return of the King. There it is. And they're nice, these books, because there's some great artwork in for starters, but the covers as well, it's bizarrely, they're actually sort of debossed. So they sort of, I don't know if you can't probably see on here, but yeah, if you run your finger, it's actually got some texture to it. The three books look really good together. You know, if you get all three of them, like I've got, stick them on a bookcase. Just bear with a second. They look really cool because they're like, you know, they all go nicely together. They're all the same kind of width. I like the fact that the spines have got the same lettering, same styling, and the logo at the bottom. So yeah, they look good together. There is, I believe, a book which was published, which is kind of like summarises all three in one book, which is about the same sort of size, width. It's about 200 pages. So I don't know how they've chosen to basically boil down what's in these three books into just one book, but there is one that covers the whole trilogy, and if I can get hold of that, I'll review that on the channel as well. Just before we get this started, who is this Gary Russell? There's a thing in the back. It says, it's got a bit about Gary Russell here, look. Who is he? He's worked widely in media as a magazine editor, novelist, columnist, and audio drama producer. He's a relative latecomer to the Lord of the Rings phenomenon. His previous work was non-fiction books on Frasier, The Simpsons, and Doctor Who. What an eclectic guy. Anyway, he's done a fab job with these books, so well done, Gary. Let's have a look inside them anyway. So we'll start, obviously, with The Fellowship of the Ring. I'll put the other two books to the side for a little while. Let's have a look inside. So yes, as I said, the dust jacket is the same design for these on the front as it is the actual book itself. So there's no change there. It's a bit here about what's included in these books. Basically sketches, paintings, and digital images. It contains photographs showing the realisation of the creative process and a number of stills from the film. It's got contributions from Alan Lee and John Howe, who are both long-time Tolkien artists. And they've inspired, obviously, Peter Jackson's vision for the films. So let's have a look. Here's the contents. Forward introduction, locations, costumes, armoury, creatures, credits. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the same kind of sections for each of the three books, but we'll find out. And there's too much for me to cover in this video, so I will just be flicking through. Otherwise the video will go on forever. Look at the state of Gollum. It's like a skeleton here. So yeah, I'll just skip through and let's have a look. that there's a real mix in these books of sort of photographs from the film, photography of the actual models, 3D models that have been built, and also sketches and sort of 2D artwork, concept artwork. So it's good, really good. Great for Tolkien fans, people who love the movie. I'm one of those people. Oh, stuck together. No, don't do it. I'm gonna close your eyes. It's done. Okay, that could have been worse. Great. So that was published in 2002, I believe. The next one we'll look at is The Two Towers, which I think this one was published in 2003. Like I said, there's no dust check on this one. Has it got the same kind of breakdown of the other book? Let's check that one for you while we're here. It's slightly different actually, look. It's got a forward instruction. Yeah. Looks like it's broken down more by just locations or parts of the film rather than sort of having armoury and costumes. Maybe they're all included within each of the sections. Slightly different format by the looks of it, but same sort of size book, same number of pages I think. So yeah, this was in 2002. I thought it said 2003. This one, 2003 first published. Yeah, he obviously wrote this a year earlier. Anywho, let's have a look inside this one. We've come to the end of the Two Towers book now. Very good. Well, a quick flick through a third and final book, The Art of Return of the King. This one, I believe, was published in 2004. Yes. Here's the contents. Let's have a look. come to the end of the third book. Wow. Pretty epic, like the films themselves. Which is your favourite film? I often wonder myself, which is my favourite. And I do like The Fellowship of the Ring is great, isn't it? And I like The Two Towers. And I actually also like The Return of the King. The Return of the King, though, it seems to go on a little bit too long. There's some great battle scenes. But the whole bromance between Frodo and Sam just seems to keep slowing it down and prolonging an already long film for me. However, I shouldn't badmouth them at all because they are fantastic films and I still love them. I'm going to have to go and watch them again soon. These are great books. You can still find them. I think they're still available, probably not new, but you can get them second hand. And they're great for any Lord of the Rings fan. So anyway, see you next time. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you've not already done it, hit that subscribe button.